What's up guys, welcome back to the Scope Spirit channel. So this video is actually the second out of 5 videos on sports in anime. The first one was on powerlifting and today we will look at strongman in anime. For those who don't know me, well, my name is Jeremy and on this channel we're gonna talk about strength and combat sports and make the connection with the anime world. So if you're hyped to see the future videos, subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. Now that all has been said, let's start this video on strongman in anime. Let's go! As always, we will first start with the definition of strongman. In the 19th century, the term strongman was referring to circus performers that were displaying incredible feats of strength, like steel bending, chain breaking, or even supporting very heavy weights. Nowadays, strongman refers to a strength discipline in which you lift some very heavy weights during non-traditional exercises. The list of exercises is quite long and keeps evolving. But just for you to have an idea, here are some iconic strongman exercises. The Atlas Stone, the Farmer's Walk, the Vehicle Pull, the Hercules Hold, the Cactus, and the list goes on. The most famous competition for strongman is the World's Strongest Man. It's a competition during which the best strongmen compete against each other in various exercises. The final result is the addition of all the results in the different exercises. The person with the better result obtains the title of the World's Strongest Man. So now that we have a proper definition for strongman, in which anime can we see characters doing some strongman exercises? Let's find out. This time I will go through all the anime that I've watched and I will present to you what I found. So let's start with my favorite anime and manga, One Piece. During the Marineford War, we can see Diamond Jaws lifting a gigantic piece of ice. And right after that, he throws it at the marine like it's nothing. For the lifting part, Juzu has a position very similar to that of strongman when they are doing the Atlas Stone or the Yusafel Stone. And for the throwing part, Juzu is basically doing the cactus. But instead of doing it with a barrel, he's using the iceberg that sank the Titanic. Speaking of One Piece and strongman, it's hard not to mention Juzu's captain, Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard, aka the world's strongest man in the One Piece universe. During the Marineford War, there is a scene in which Whitebeard stops the Moby Dick with only one hand. You might think that this is completely unrealistic, but as we saw before, there is indeed a strongman exercise called Vehicle Pull, which can be done with a plane or a car. But here, Whitebeard is literally stopping the vehicle in his track instead of pulling it. Now let's have a look to My Hero Academia. During his training with All Might, Deku is doing some exercise very similar to the one you can see in strongman competitions. Here, it looks like he is doing some tire flip, even though he can't properly lift it. Here, he's doing a vehicle pull with All Might on top of a huge fridge. And here, he's doing some yoke carry, again with All Might's 250 kilos, this time on his shoulder. Now, what do we have in Naruto? During his Sage Mode training, we can see Naruto lifting a gigantic frog statue. At the end, he's in the same position as strongman when they are doing the Viking press. During this exercise, a large number of muscles are activated. The arms, the shoulders, the traps, but also the back, the legs, and the calves. I've also found a scene in which Lee is carrying a giant stone on his back. If we wanted to name this exercise, it will be kind of a mix between the Yusafel Stone and the yoke carry. Speaking of stones, let's move on to one of the best scenes in the Attack on Titan anime, during which Eren is lifting a gigantic boulder in order to fill the hole and keep the Titans out of the wall. Here again, it's kind of a mix between the Yusafel Stone and the yoke carry. But unlike the other characters, Eren wouldn't be able to lift it if he wasn't in Titan mode. So he's kind of cheating. And another man who likes to cheat is Spec from Baki. But apart from that, it seems that he also liked strongman exercises. During his fight with Anayama, we can see him doing a car flip, and it is a tremendous feat of strength when you know how damaged he was at this moment. And in addition to Spec, there is another Baki character that seems to very like strongman exercises, and it is Biscuit Oliva. Like Whitebeard in One Piece, he likes to pull and stop some unusual vehicle. Like what? A helicopter? Well, yes. And last but not least, let's have a look to Hunter x Hunter. After Killua returned to his mansion, Leolio, Kurapika and Gon were trying to bring him back to the team. But for one moment, they were blocked because they had to open a door which weighed 4 tons. After a little bit of weight training, they were finally able to open the door. Pushing a very heavy weight that keeps moving with all your body is exactly one of the most famous strongman exercise, the Conan's Wheel. A funny detail regarding the entrance of the Zoldyck Mansion is that there are in fact 6 heavier doors that can grant you the access to the mansion. And Killua, without Nen training, was already able to open on his own the 16 tons door. What a freaking beast. So to conclude this video, I will answer one final question. Does strongman exist in anime? Well, as in the last video, it's not easy to decide. If we stick to the definition, there is indeed a lot of anime characters that are lifting some very heavy weights while doing some non-traditional exercises. But most of the time, either the position is not realistic or they are doing the exercise with a frog statue, a boat or a helicopter, which is by the way quite normal in the anime world. So I would say that there is indeed strongman in anime, but the strongman discipline isn't very visible. So that's it for the video, guys. I just wanted to remember you that this was not an exhaustive list and I might have forgotten some anime scenes. So if one of your favorite scenes wasn't in this video, do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.